So that's the magic. I'm going to stop talking now. No, I'm kidding.
Ooh, it's proprietary, Mike.
No.
Wow.
It is, but I can happily share
Good
it.
answer.
I mean, there's proprietary elements. But I'd call that the scalping, right? So, what's kind of cool in concept is what we're doing is saying that we don't know, but we're making a probabilistic decision, right? So if you take a matrix of probabilities and say, well, this is how much vol is moved, this is how much the S&P is moved, this is how fast it's moved, right? You have a distribution for each parameter that you're looking at, or each variable that you're looking at has a distribution. And so if you take a joint probability of those events and imagine converting that into how much you want to scale out. So said simply, if puts are markets falling, your puts are going up, and it was a 8% single day, that's a bigger than average day. That's on the far on the left side of the single day distribution, right? And then so you look across your sets of distributions, and jointly that was there's a 70% probability that that's going to reverse tomorrow, right? So that 70% translates to selling 7 out of your 100 puts. So you sell 7 or whatever number. Maybe that 7's not enough. It's 17, right? The next day is another 4% down move. Well, that's not 17. That's selling only 12, but it was one more day. So then you're selling 16, right? So my point is you're taking these different probability sets, you're combining them into a single probability that then scales how much you want to sell out of your position. And what ends up happening is, as the market's falling, you're taking off the table like you would as a trader, but precisely mapped to the joint probability of that event, both in magnitude, in volatility, and in vol-of-vol, if that all makes sense. So
Are you scaling on the other side as well?
On both sides are scaling. And so what ends up happening is you end up kind of profiting on one side and, of course, building up on the other side. And you're buying cheap vol, selling expensive vol, with all your inputs telling you the most probable time to do that, right? And so that is to me, it's gamma scalping on steroids, right? Because you're moving thoughtfully along the path. And try to be correctly tilted as it goes. And the best way you can do that is with the probabilities of everything you're looking at. That's how I know how to make a decision.
So this truly is a function of skill.